Welcome to this series where we are playing the War and Industry update for Reforged Eden. In the last part, we went to Beta 8 and explored that as part of the beta missions. And in this part, what I'd like to do is complete that mission and then move on. And what I would really like to do is find some zirconium deposits so that we can move forward the engineering mission so we can get that out of the way as well. But just a bit of an update before we leave. You can see here, since the end of the last video, I've done a bit more exploration, turned up a couple of other POIs in here that normally I would want to have a crack at, but what I want to do really is time is pushing on, and I do want to make some progress with outside of this system because we're still basically hanging around the starter system. So that's what I want to do. And the other thing I want to show you is that as part of that exploration, I did a couple of unknown helixes and also I lost artifacts, and I've got a couple more heavy armors now. So I've got kind of two more heavy armors. We've still got the reinforced armor. And the other thing I've also done is I scrapped down one of the artifacts, and I've started actually upgrading the exterior of the ship. I'll just show you very quickly. So if I come in here, you see now the front outer skin now is hardened steel blocks. The other thing I did find is that this kind of red stuff here, if you mine it, you actually get sulfur, which is a trade item. So that's worth noting. I also wore out my epic drill. So no more epic drill. We're back to the standard drill, or the kind of laser drill, whatever you want to call it. So what we're going to do is get up into space. We're going to go to one of the asteroid belts. I would really like to find a water asteroid because, well, it's this good segue into saying a big thank you for all your comments and feedback. As usual, you guys give me a lot to think about. And somebody did post a comment saying about that you do need aluminium for some of the higher level ammunition types. I would assume for CV weapons. So that's another point that needs to be made. But they also mentioned that I need a lot more water, and I agree completely. I don't really want to get bogged down on a planet having to generate water. I'd ideally like to find a nice asteroid. So that's where we're going to be going. And we're going to get up into space. The ship's a little bit heavy because I've accumulated some more stuff. And we're up into space. I mean, there is a moon here, but I don't really want to spend time on that moon. So we're going to come here. This system. I don't think it really makes much difference which one of these. Well, there's only two in here anyway. So we're just going to click that, lock the target. And it's right in front of us. That's good. And we're going to, as far as I know, the only thing we got to do is enter the asteroid field, and then that completes it. There we are. You should report your findings to the UCHN Explorer. So we're in the asteroid belt. Open the PDA, and I think that's all we need to do to complete the mission. Yeah, we've got what we've got is, well, we've got the an auto miner, small electronics bridge, 50 refined pentaxid, beta system report, and Unity there, and a Unity poster. What you see here, so this here, collect survey reports from the alpha, beta, delta, and epsilon system to contain reward. So effectively, you've got to complete all 4 surveys. I'm hoping no water in this system. Now it says we got to now it says that we've got to go to the ECN8 ship, but as far as I know, we don't have to go back to the one that's in the center of this galaxy to complete the mission. Now what we can do is go out. So we've done the beta, we've got a delta F starting system, and what's it, we need alpha, beta, or gamma. It's the alpha, beta. We've got the rogue starting system there. I do wonder whether that might be worth a visit. I think what we'll do, um, I'm kind of a bit inclined to get the alpha one out the way first. So, because that should be relatively straightforward and we can flip through those very quickly. Yeah, I think we'll do the alpha one first, because that is where you'd find all the basic starting planets. But you never know. We might be able to get in. We could try and turn the ship round. Get into... There we are. Actually, before we go, let me just empty this stuff. Put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. High value goods, and put the auto miner in there. I don't really want to put that in the main storage. Where can we put that where it's safe? I think we'll put this in plants and miscellaneous alongside that, because we won't need that report now till we've got all 4 of them. And get up to speed, press K, and away we go. Right, we've got some communication satellites here. Brotherhood of Far. And if we come into the... Oh, there's no... Not see... Oh, there's the UCH ship. Discovery is on... So we've got to go to the UCH ship first to get the mission. Maybe we'll come back and do those later on. So I think the UCH ship is over the planet, just to make it a little bit easier when you're first starting out. Because of course, if you start in the alpha system, this is supposed to be the easier start planets. That's not always necessarily true, but right, there's the UCH research vessel. We're going to just get up to speed, and I'll see you once we get there. So here we are. We're just coming up on the research vessel. It's like there's another separate little ship just there, or bit of the ship, but look, don't think it's got any use. And oops, kind of wedge in here. Well, the ship's a little bit bigger than it was last time, so you just make sure it's level. And thrusters off. I think I'm gonna need the get that, drop the radiation stuff. Don't need the fly over. Of course, we should be able to get the free resources from here. So just connect to inputs. Talk to this guy. I think you get this once per ship, don't you? Can you spare any supplies? Yes, I can. I will take the supplies now. Thank you, because we've got nothing else to trade. We've got 50 fuel cells. Is that all? Oh, that's a little bit disappointing. Never mind, that's the way it goes. Storage. Just shove everything across one. Like that. Now, of course, we can always go and get the plants as well. Right, let's connect to inputs. Talk to this guy. I think you get this once per ship, don't you? Can you spare any supplies? Yes, I can. I will take the supplies now. Thank you, because we've got nothing else to trade. We've got 50 fuel cells. Is that all? Oh, that's a little bit disappointing. Never mind, that's the way it goes. Storage. Just shove everything across one. Like that. Now, of course, we can always go and get the plants as well. Not that we need them as such, but might as well give it a go. A little bit of grain. I think it's grain and fruit, isn't it? So yeah, pick up the grain and fruits. Yeah, we've got 108 grain. And we're just pick up the fruits. I can go back into the ship. I'm tired of being hunted by the Xerox Empire. Yes, thank you, game. Now, there is a possibility that, considering the alpha system, we might be able to do some of the Talon missions if we can get our standing with the Talon up high enough. Right. Now, there's not much point going up to the lab guys because we haven't really picked up anything that we can trade for them. We got no schematics or anything like that, unfortunately. I think what I will do is go and raid the fridges. Well, we got a pie. And we got some sprouts. Okay. I think there's just one on each side here at the moment. Oh wow. Always wanted one of those. Singularly underwhelming. And we got some more sprouts. In fact, I think we'll just eat a waffle to keep our food supply up. What we've got to do now is go up onto the bridge and talk to the captain. There's the captain. And what this captain should do is give us the alpha mission. Supply alpha systems not repeatable. Uploading the PDA. Proceed. This is easy, not repeatable. There we are. So it's Alpha 1 Moon, Alpha 2, 3. As I say, I want to try and rattle through these as quickly as possible. Because, well, let's just see what... Because we got the starting planets. Haven, Akua, Talabor. I can't see the... Well, there's not much point in visiting these. Because they're just the starter planets. So what we'll do is we'll get Gaia over there. I'm seeing if there's any kind of hint of a moon. But what I'm more interested in is that if we can kind of visit these systems in very quick succession, one, we can get this mission out of the way very quickly. Two, what I'm really after is a water asteroid, because there must be one in this system somewhere. So we've got to go to Alpha Moon 1, try and get that out of the way. And of course, what we also want to do is pick up anything that's of use. Turn the thrusters on. Just maneuver away from. And we need Alpha 1 Moon. Where are you? I presume we can get to any one of these moons. What is Alpha 1? Oh, looks like there's a possibility that we may get something from these moons. Okay, the planet itself is not going to be that much use, but just going to maneuver. I would just like to find a couple of get that Zircosium out of the way. I think if we can get the Zircosium out of the way, the other stuff is a little bit easier. Right, we're just going to go to the moon. Get up to speed. Or any speed, and away we go. Cobalt asteroid. Cobalt and titanium. Thank you, game. I want water. Right, we're going to head for the moon. Quickly turn off the inertia drive. And keep going. Right, here we are. Turn the thrusters on. Break through the moon. Very quickly. There's here, well, gas giants. Yeah, I've seen that message before. We've got a silver deposit here. Tungsten. Right. So we got aluminium, saphium, cobalt, promethium, and silicon. About everything but. You got an alien growth lab there. What on earth is an alien? Oh, this is an alien growth lab. Okay. Oh well, we need to get away from him. He's obviously super hostile, and he made a mistake there. Got alien fortresses. Well, I don't really want this. It'd be fun to do them, but like I've already said, I want to push forward with these missions. So I think that's about it, guys. Got lots of stuff on this planet. In fact, we've surveyed almost the whole planet, but we've got everything except for what I want. Okay, we're just gonna. Oh, it's a moon actually. It's not a planet. So right, we're off. We're going to go to Alpha 2 or Alpha 3. I say it's the quest for water that is everything. So here, where is Alpha 2? There's Alpha 2 there. A very large arid planet. Where's Alpha 3? This is a desert planet. And we got moons. Again, there's nothing there. Don't think there's a lot in it, is there? Okay, we're just going to go to Alpha 3. Can I? I don't think I locked the target. Unlock target. Lock target again. Right, so here we go. Just line up with the Alpha 3 sector. And away we go. Right, we've got a Smuggler's Way station here. Got to be kidding me. Right, we've got some hostiles there. We've got some moons. That moon in the background, which is what's it? Alpha Moon 1. Quite interested in that. It says it's a lava planet, but it's not showing any zirconium. It might be worth it to go and just take a look at that. Anyway, just what we're going to do first is get the mission out of the way. We're going to go and touch down on Alpha 3. Then we're going to go and check that lava moon out, just to see if there's any zirconium on it. Okay, inertial drive's on. And we'll just break through the atmosphere. This is a good source of neodymium, yeah. Don't think I really need Neo at the moment. I think I've got enough. Let's see. Got radar signatures. Got something down there. Very small Promethium deposit. Of course, we're in Xerox territory. We will go and check out the heat signature just to see if it's an unknown artifact or something that we can kind of raid very, very quickly. Yeah, it's an unknown artifact. So we will do a quick raid on that. I think this one is right. Just land here. This is off. Jump into the SV. SV is always the quick way of doing this. To the MX5E. From there's the core. Don't need anything exotic. There it is. Blob. This person. Well, we'll certainly take that. And we got some. I mean, in many ways, this is paying for the actual the rifle upgrade kit. And actually, that could go. Oh well. And we're just going to jump back very quickly back into the ship. It's definitely worth actually picking up these unknown artifacts, especially in the early game, because you can get some. Just level the ship off a bit. Push you in. Sometimes ship needs to be stop please. Power off. Yes. Right, what we're going to do now is we get off this pretty desolate planet. And we're going to check out that lava moon. I really feel that we need to do that. So up we go. I mean, this is the thing about this game. I mean, looking around all these different targets and stuff like that, you could spend hours just exploring, well, like we've already done. We're quite a few parts in and we've only just left the starter system. And this is where it needs very much to fit in with your own personal gameplay. So I know some people like to investigate everything, and then you've got other players who just want to get through the highlights as quickly as possible. Personally, I don't want to investigate everything because the game will just take forever, and there's lots of repeats. There's only so many times you can do an abandoned bunker or check out certain things, and there's only so much mining you can do because you can only carry so much. So that is the kind of situation. What we got here? That's not the lava moon, is it? That's the probably the other moon. Actually, we got asteroids over there. There's a syndicate outpost. I doubt whether that's going to have water in it. So, but I do want to kind of turn around. See if we can find that lava moon. Where is it? Don't understand that. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, is try and find the lava moon, and I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. We're just coming up on the moon. Now, before I go in, I want to change this mission, because if we break the surface and then scan, we may pick up, if there's zirconium, because it's a moon, it's going to be a bit small. So I want to make sure that if we do pick any zirconium up in the scan, we will actually go, it will contribute towards the main mission. So we're just going to go into here. Going to break through the atmosphere. Okay, what have we got here? No zirconium. Oh well, the idea was there, but obviously it's not going to work. Got lots of lot of magnesium. The game is luring me with false targets. Oh well, that's the way it is. Just see if we can, just in case, let's do a little bit of lots and lots of Xerox here, but don't really want to spend time. Yeah, there's nothing there. There's nothing, not really worth hanging around. Oh well, so much for that idea. And we'll just get back up into space. And of course we're gonna have to pick up the beta mission again. So back up into space. Oh, where is it? Is it Science and Researchers, I think, isn't it? Where is it? UCH3. Research the alpha system. Get that there. But we've now got to go to Alpha 4, which is, I mean, we don't have to do these in any specific order. So just lock that as a target, and we'll go off to Alpha 4. Where we go. So we've got an ice moon here. Let's look here. No water. Got a Polaris trading station. That could be a possible option. So we're just going to head for Alpha 4. Right, here we are, breaking through the atmosphere again, coming in a little bit hot. Dead worlds are often a good source of salvage that can be found. Okay. In the game, we've got lots and lots of heat signatures on this planet. Let's check. Yeah, we've got nothing here. We just got bits and pieces. And of course, that means that there's a possibility that we would find lots of loot here as well. And I think there'd probably be an escape rocket in here. Let me just check. Which means we could stock up on a pile of fuel if I can find it. That would be really nice. Let me just get here. Right, I'm just going to fly across the surface. See what we can find. Oh, there's a skull over there. Could be worth checking out. There were a little bit of emergency signal. Can just do this on foot. So just get in really close. Oops. I mean, in many ways, this is a little bit of a quick loot planet, actually. Let's get down here. We're not worried about the. Don't walk under the thrusters. We get fried. And all we got to do is just scoot up the back of here. We can just pick up the box here. Got ourselves some undelivered cargo, other bits and pieces, assault rifle. A nice quick little bit of loot. And we're back into the ship. There we got lots and lots of heat signatures on this, but as I say, what I'm really looking for is the abandoned escape rocket. Crash capital vessel. I think we're losing the... No, we're flying away from the light. We need to... Right, guys, I've been flying around for a little while. Don't really think the capital vessel is particularly that useful. I think we'll be better off with the SV. I think the SV is a bit more agile, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the ship down here. Plus it's expensive on fuel. So we're going to come here, change to you. Before we leave, I just want to go and pick up some crops because we've been roving around for a little while, so we must have some crops that are worth picking up now. So just do the crops. Pick these up. Mushrooms. Purple leaves so we can make medication. So just grab this. Up around this side. Grab that. Fairly reasonable crop from this side. So we'll just get that. That can all go in raw food. Right, up the fridge from the Reforged Eden. Take that, take a waffle, and some burgers with us just in case. Also, let's just check the yeah, I think you've got enough oxygen as well. So we'll just pick some food up before we leave. Might as well eat something. And of course we'll fill up the oxygen. And just gonna jump into the ship. Oh. Bit enthusiastic. Probably don't need the shields. What I'm going to do now is we're just going to fly around, do the usual format of exploration, see if we can find the unfinished escape rocket and anything else of any interest, and I'll be right back. At the moment I'm not having much luck with the finding the unfinished escape rocket, but what I have found here is something that's probably nearly as useful, which is a put the light go green. Maybe green isn't quite as good. There's the core. Certainly want the fuel from here. Yeah. So I don't. We've got loads of other loot already on the ship, so yeah, well, certainly take that. And the harvest controller. That's 3,540 fuel. 118 of those. We're certainly going to take that. Everything has got a little bit murky. Got that really strange fallen station again. I think we've lost the light, so we need to go west. Heat signature over there. So what I'm going to try and do is get back into daylight, because daylight visibility is quite an important element of exploring this planet. And of course we've got radiated fog. Okay, I've just found another skull, which we're going to check out very, very quickly. And don't need the weapon. So we'll just dive in here. Well, we'll definitely take that, just to add a little bit more to our reserves. Right, it looks like we found the unfinished escape rocket. This is here. This one's in quite, wow, a bit of a tough landing here, but this is certainly where I want to get to. That is here. So we're just going to tag this as a home base. Now what we're going to do here is quite literally just strip out all the fuel and oxygen that we can get out of this, possibly some of the more precious materials. Actually, curiosity, I just want to see where the core is in this one. So I'm going to just click here. because the core is in different places. Okay, so the core in this one is same. Right, well, take the food. Eat the cereal. It's breakfast time. Take the burgers. Oops. So that means that the core is actually buried right down inside the ship. So I found the primary objective. I think this is where I'm going to leave it. And of course, we've still got quite a lot of the planet to explore. It's quite a big planet. And I certainly want as much of the oxygen and reserves as possible. There is an oxygen tank just here, but I'll wait until I bring up the capital vessels to loot that. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. Probably in the next part, the focus will shift back towards looting the unfinished escape rocket, unless I can find the time to do it off camera. But what I will do off camera is a little bit more exploration, see what I can find. But until next time, actually, there's another skull there. Wow. On the last planet, there was I only ever found one. Looks like we got two here. Well, we'll just clear this one out for completeness. Getting close. And we'll just go here. Grab this. Yep, got. Oops. Wrong one. Office controller. That gives us another undelivered cargo, which is pretty good. It gives us something to trade in and get a little bit more kind of experience. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.